Share my personal ethics video with you today. Bear with me. I'll just preface this by saying this is my first video making experience, so the graphics might be a little bit rudimentary, but I'll just tell you a little bit about myself to get started. I've been a nurse for 16 years, and I've really enjoyed the nursing profession and look forward to doing this next piece, working towards the nurse practitioner. I've worked in several different settings. My true love so far that I've found over the 16 years has been for dermatology. So moving into the nurse practitioner role, I would love to incorporate some dermatology into seeing patients. I'm going to start today with my ethics video by talking about 3 areas that I think are important. One is the concept of the holistic health approach, and then move on to defining adherence and veracity. I love this quote by Florence Nightingale, and I just pulled this photo here off of the Blackboard site. Put the patient in the best condition for nature to act upon them. I just think that really sums up the holistic approach in, teaching your patients to support their bodies so that their bodies can do the work. I think we don't give our bodies enough credit, and it's an incredible machine that has a lot of abilities to heal itself. And I know personally, I always think about this approach first. What can I do to improve my health if I do have a condition I need to treat? In combination with using pharmaceuticals and treatments or procedures, I also always think, what can I personally do to help my body heal itself? The idea of adherence, I think, is very interesting and really important when you're talking about making a plan with either a patient or, since we're talking about personal ethics here. I have looked for practitioners to work with in the past that were willing to make a plan with me. I know myself that I'm not necessarily willing to do what I don't believe in, or what I don't feel is also a good decision. So I have to be on board with what the practitioner is suggesting, and not in an irrational way, but this was a article that was pulled off of the American Heart Association site, and I think it's a nice definition of adherence. And it's the active, voluntary, and collaborative involvement of the patient in a mutually acceptable course of behavior to produce a therapeutic result. And that is obviously the outcome that we're looking for, is a positive therapeutic result with buy-in from the provider and the patient together, working towards the goal of improved health. The last concept that I wanted to address today was that of veracity. In my initial posting, I also did a posting on how honesty and how important I feel that is in having a relationship with another person, and also being honest with yourself about your motives, why you do what you do. And self-awareness, I think, is of the utmost importance with personal ethics and also in addressing personal health issues. This was a definition of veracity that I found on a document from the Regis University. It's the principle of truth-telling and grounded in respect for persons and the concept of autonomy. In order for a person to make fully rational choices, he or she must have the information relevant to his or her decision. Moreover, this information must be as clear and understandable as possible. And that really is the key to health, is, can you impart information to another person so that they understand it, and then together create a plan that results in a positive outcome. And I feel like that's basically the most important thing that I want to be able to do as a practitioner, is to help someone get from point A to point B in that manner with an honest relationship happening between provider and patient.